Hi, good evening, friends. Today is 13 May 2020, and I thought it's a good time to get into another discussion. Today, our friend Lalit came over, and we, appreciating the norms of social distancing, settled for a discussion. Usually, he is very comfortable in topics like movies, weather, and other usual things of life. But this time, he surprised me by taking up the topic of Swadeshi. On the WhatsApp, there are again some very refreshing posts doing the round, which are not of COVID-19 actually, but of certain product listed and categorized by foreign brands and Indian brands. Now, I myself, whenever I have bought any product, I had never like brought it to my mind if it was a foreign product or a Indian product. At the end of it, Uh, what matters is the cost and common sense. But now this got our attention. Since the Prime Minister yesterday mentioned about Swadeshi and also being vocal about it. So here we are getting vocal, trying to make sense of the whole thing. Hope that is interesting to you. Swadeshi, what I would believe is something which is produced by a Indian industry or a Indian industrialist. Now, how does it matter if the one who is the owner of the industry is Dinesh or David? Because basically the industry, a private industry, is meant for profit, but likely because if an industry is set up, it is bound to give employment to population, which is the call of the day, which is quite all right. But is it that significant as we say? Because most of the industries are not labor intensive nowadays. They are way ahead, going on to machines and automation. So how much does it actually matter is another topic. But the other thing is that let's say the product is from an Indian industry of an Indian industrialist employing Indian people, and again the products that it uses are made in India. So we are trying to encourage Indian products to be used as raw material. That is quite all right. And then the products which the industry creates is for Indians. Now I think that is jumping the gun. Probably it is for everyone. So there we do not distinguish. We want to be vocal about it so that it finds an international market. That is awesome. And then the industry there is for the common good of Indians or its employees. I don't know, because when we say this, we are just talking socialism, and how many industries do actually follow socialism is another topic. So that is what I believe. Would we all agree that is Swadeshi? Now, putting it in the context of historic perspective, is that up till almost 1990s, we didn't had much foreign investment or many foreign big brands coming in a big way in India. So basically, we were Swadeshi itself then before 1990s. I believe you would recall that in those days, to make a trunk call, you have to book it now, and your number for making a trunk call would come in the evening or next day. If you want to buy a scooter or a car, probably at the first place you won't have the ready cash. You have to earn it, wait for considerable time, plan it, and if you want to lend it, loan the money from the bank, probably banks were not also very interested to give you money. So basically, there was not much cash and not much credit. And then even if you had the money, you went to book it, you would not get it immediately, but after a couple of weeks or maybe months. So even in the production there was not much efficiency. And then when you actually had it, you could find that there are not many roads around to take it everywhere. So there was not much infrastructure either. So that was our 1990s. I hope you will agree with it. But after 1990s we had a opening of economy, and then which basically meant that we had the private industries coming up and some foreign direct investment, and gradually it went to globalization and multinational coming industries coming in. But The curious thing is, it was this economy which built up a huge base of middle class. And if we think we are doing economically better today, then probably we are just the products of the open market economy. I'll leave it up to you if you agree with it or not. But today, in this COVID 19 situation or a backdrop, talking about Swadeshi makes a good sense. Basically, because there is not much import or export going around, and there is not much production going anywhere else. So, the only thing you can do is produce yourself. Take a pause, you can break it. This is the haldi milk. Again, a change in lifestyle because of this COVID 19. Okay, so I hope we are on the same page till now. Now, why does it mean that just buying a product from an Indian company or Indian brand makes it Swadeshi? If you believe so, then I think you don't get the script right. That is what I suppose. Basically, the thing is, we know as of now that for Swadeshi movement to actually begin in, we needs lot of entrepreneurship. Young people and people like enthusiasts about starting their own enterprise, their own industries, small scale, medium scale, to just contribute to the economy. But the question is for us to ask ourselves, is that excitement or enthusiasm there among the people, especially the youngsters? So that is, I leave it up to you how you believe it or not. But basically, how I say is that we need entrepreneurs. But what has happened in the past that lot of entrepreneur talent has been moving to the west, to US, Australia, UK, and other countries. And I believe you are at least aware of this much, and you will agree with it. Now, because the entrepreneur talent is moving, so it would be challenging to really have a Swadeshi movement. So basically, what it needs to have incentive and it needs to have infrastructure. What it doesn't need to have is corruption and nepotism. I hope this much you will agree. The other thing is, like in my own experience, when we are able to qualify for a job with a multinational company or a foreign company, they thank us to be a part of their team. Other way around, if we get a job in Indian company, the company expect us to be thankful of them for offering us a job. Basically, this difference in attitude changes the whole perspective. This is what gives rise to nepotism. It gives space to nepotism. That is what I believe. So our attitude also, I believe, has to be changed and a positive attitude has to be built up until you actually believe that nepotism is the positive attitude. The other thing are other small factors which contribute largely are like hygiene and health, which a lot of multinational companies are very cautious of, and generally in an Indian company it is not of that high consideration. Then with inflation, suddenly we were in an economy where we were being paid to work on a machine as a factor of the production. In multinational companies or foreign companies, that factor of production which the employees get is a little higher. If I don't say much higher, then at least a little higher than the appreciation the employee get as a factor of production in Indian companies. I hope you would agree till now and we are on the same page. So now if we can get around this and bring that positivity, then I think we are ready for Swadeshi movement. How will we know that we are ready is that if we are our own self enthusiasts to start our own industry. But maybe in our age we think that, oh, we are done, we had our race and now we cannot afford to take a risk. Then at least the enthusiasm should be that high that we encourage our own children and other young people around to take on to entrepreneurship. Now if we just like our parents believe that we should get educated, study hard just to find a job, then probably By the same logic, our parents should actually have insisted us just to learn agriculture. But they went a step ahead and emphasized upon us to be educated and get a job. If we just stick to their benchmark of their age, then somewhere where we are not doing justice, we should be able to move one step ahead and get our next generation towards entrepreneurship. What has changed since 1990 is that as of now, the infrastructure is getting better. There is credit available with the banks, I suppose so, and this time the interest on credit or the cost of capital is the lowest ever in Indian history. It also means that if you have money and you keep it in a bank, you are not going to get any interest or very little interest on it. So it makes even better sense for entrepreneurship. The only thing that are left now are the attitude, corruption, and nepotism. If we believe there is an environment which deals all these things, then we are truly at the age of Swadeshi. And still, if we just think that buying some product from Indian brand is Swadeshi, then we are just in a wrong race. And that is why I would like to emphasize everyone to have a discussion on it, like Lalit came up and had it, and build up understanding and just see how our enthusiasm takes us. So I hope it was interesting, a bit informative. You can comment on it. You agree, you do not agree, whatever. If there is anything constructive, do take your time and effort to leave a comment. Stay safe and be cheerful. We'll see you around.